A couple of your classmates, Tony Fields and Colin Schooler, decided to leave for whatever reason, pandemic related or what have you. Kylan Wilborn left as well. Were you ever tempted to transfer or pursue some sort of other option?
No, I wasn't tempted to transfer, leave, or anything. I want to play with them guys, but they did what was best for them. So I'll knock them in anyway. I'm still here for my team. And yeah.
So how has your role changed then over the last couple months?
Starting in the spring camp, I was at Sam. And I had Tony and Colin inside of me playing the Mike and Will. After that, they had both transferred, so I came back, and now I'm playing more Mike. So I'm calling pretty much the shots on defense. Since they left, I realized I have to step up a lot, mature more, set the example, and just try to teach the freshmen what like Colin and Tony have taught me. Like since I wasn't a true starter, like since my freshman year, but they helped me out. So I'm gonna do what I can to help out these freshmen.
How much Mike have you played in the past, and what do you like about the position?
I haven't played too much Mike, but I have the experience there. But I like it. I'm gonna make plays there. Make plays wherever I'm at. That was best for the team.
You've got a little size down there in front of you that we've been hearing about, some new guys and freshmen as well. Well, what have you seen from that group down there, and how is that going to help you now with that move to the middle linebacker position?
Yeah, we got a lot of new size at D-line, and someone that stood out to me right there at that D-line position is Roy, because he gets back there fast. He's strong too, so he causes havoc on that O-line. I like that. They're not climbing up to me too fast, the O-line, so it's very beneficial for the backers.
So you mentioned kind of helping out the young guys in the linebacker room. How do you go about doing that?
I'm trying to teach them what I know about alignments, assignments, my keys, what I'm looking at before I play, pre-snap. If I'm like looking at the two, if he got motion, if he wide, if he off the ball. Just basically what I'm thinking about pre-snap. It's what I know, how I study film, how I lift, how I work out, how my eating habits, stuff like that.
So you had Darian Clark in the group last year. You've since added Derek Morning or DJ Morning, whatever you guys call him. What have you seen out of Derek so far since he's been here?
DJ's a big size. He's bigger than me, honestly, as a freshman. So that's a big contribution, big help. He's not slow. He's fast. He's learning quick. All the freshmen are learning quick. All the freshman backers, all the D-line, everyone's pretty much learning quick. Coach Rose is doing good at making sure everyone understands why we're running each play and his scheme and everything. So, yeah.
What was it kind of just like to have Coach someone back out there today? He obviously missed the first two practices, but how jazzed were the guys to have him back?
Felt good to have Coach Summer back out there. Seeing my head coach out there just brings a lot of energy because he's the head coach, of course. He knows how to control the practice more, in a sense, when he's not out, when he is there compared to when he's not there. Just pretty much, it just feels better to have my head coach out there.
With the losses that you guys have suffered here in the offseason, you're going to have to play a lot of snaps this season. There's no two ways about it. How have you prepared yourself physically and mentally to do that?
Physically, I probably feel like I might be in the best shape of my life right now. My eating habits have changed significantly. More recovery, more in the training room, more cold tubbing. Just trying to keep my mind right, trying to just stay home, sleep earlier, just trying to take care of my body because I know I'm going to be on the field a lot.
How have your eating habits changed?
I tried to go vegan for a little bit, but I need some meat, so pescatarian now.
So how long did you go vegan?
Probably like a week, maybe like a week and a half. And I wasn't gaining no weight. I was just stagnant, just staying there. So I was like, I need some meat.
But outside of your eating habits, physically, what is something that you worked on in the off season?
My glute strength, my hamstrings, just my explosiveness, hips, matching routes, stuff like that. Like more of my eyes and it's mostly my legs though, because I need more explosiveness, my hips and stuff like that. Upper body was already pretty strong. Just need to get right with my lower body. Core.
Hey, Anthony, I know you described that, the guys that left had to do what was best for them, but how do you kind of resonate with the disappointment of losing so many talented pieces and guys that, going back to when you got here, were thought to be the core of this defense, going into potentially what would have been their senior years?
Like I said, they did what's best for them. Regardless with or without them, we're gonna play to win games, to win Pac-12 championships. So we're gonna play hard. So there's not much else to say about that.
What has it been like to play under Coach Rhodes? What are some of the main things that you've learned from him?
Coach Rhodes emphasizes tackling a lot. He wants us to be a great tackling defense. He explains why he's running the schemes he's running. He breaks down each position group. He just tries to make sure that we understand why we know we're doing what we're doing, pretty much. He wants us to understand why we're doing what we're doing.